John, how are you doing? This is Mark Anthony with Job Roofing. As I told you, I send videos to all my clients so they can see exactly how their roof is. I know you've been up here on a few occasions. I just want to point out some of the things I see so that you know exactly what we're working with. So, starting, I can tell that you've done some work on the roof. I can tell where they actually use black mastic to try to seal up some of the lines, as well as white mastic to seal up some of the joint lines. This is the area where you're having your leak. I marked it off. It's more in that area over there where you're leaking. And as you come over here and you start looking, you can see all the granulates are completely gone. Right there you can see fiberglass. You've put silicone in a few different places, like here, as well as this area over there and here. I'm going to talk to my head foreman. I still believe this roof can be salvaged with silicone. You did use some netting over in this area, and you have a layer here. So there's some sections of your roof where you have 2 layers. There's other sections of your roof where you have 1 layer. So I want to talk to him. I believe we can 3-core some places and make sure that we can run new cap sheet on it, and then we could probably silicone this and salvage it, save you thousands of bucks. So as you can see right there, there are no granulates, and usually the granulates go into the yard, but they're piled up here as well as there. Now, when I spoke to Scott, he was saying something about the towers possibly having to be moved. Absolutely not. I prefer them be here, because what's going to end up happening when we get to the base, we can seal the base up to make sure that there's no problems. The only issue we're going to have is with this puppy right here. Obviously we can't get underneath it, so we can do our best to get around it. But the nice part about this thing actually being here is that it's not getting beat up. So even looking under it, I can see that the cap sheet is still in very good condition, because this is actually acting as a natural barrier to protect it. So all around the base here, we'd be able to seal it as much as we can in this general area, and we'll do everything we can. Now, if we need to replace the roof, then yes, unfortunately, the cell towers need to be moved, and that's a task that we'll have to coordinate with. Alrighty, so once again, as you can see, this roof is pretty much gone. I want to talk to my foreman about trying to salvage it with silicone. If not, it feels like there's only 1 layer. I checked the edge metal to make sure, and it only felt 1 metal there. So usually if there's 2, it lets me know that there's 2 layers on this roof. So I'll get this over to you. You can take a look at everything, and then we can make a decision of which way you want to go. All right, have a good day.